I'll begin by the questions. There's some background noise.
Mheshimiwa, you are a little bit far.
Come close to the mic, please. It's a mix-up.
Mheshimiwa, you are a little bit.
Yeah, there's a bit of a mix-up. Are you there?
Yes, we can hear you now. You are clear. Yeah.
Okay, you'll to that. I want to begin by the question by, I think, Abdi, when he talked about what Dan Manzo said yesterday. I think it was a morning show between himself and his fellow senators, Sifuna, Secretary General of ODM, and Senator for Kisumu. Of course, it's clear he was just referring to a visit former Deputy President Gachagua made to his county of Makwiny. Are you still there?
Yes,
Are you
Mheshimiwa.
still there?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so
You are clear.
what Dan Manzo was basically saying when he talked about 50+1 is really looking forward to a possibility. But I can tell you as of now, we have not opened discussions with former Deputy Gachagua. Or the only thing I think Wiper did during the impeachment process was they stood against the motion of impeachment. And I think that was a very principled position. And because it was a very well canvassed political position by the party at a retreat, because Kenyans were saying they wanted Kufa driver, Kufa Makanga. So it was not going to be Gachagua alone, but even Ruto. That's what Kenyans wanted at that time. So when it comes to coalition building, and I want to link this one up with what Anthony was actually talking about, and sounding a bit angry that the youth are not properly involved, even in coalition making. I want to assure him, when now it comes to this is the time to. I wish, for example, that Gen Zs had formed a political party by now. If they had, I can tell you that I will be the first one to invite them into the new coalition arrangement, so they'll have a seat, a proper seat at the table, in order to together liberate our country. Bonaneto, I thank you for the kind remarks, but you think I'm too gentle for Kenyan politics. Ukiona simba amenyeshewa unaweza kudhani ni paka. We have to take everything as it comes. When it was time to fight for this country against state capture by Adani, we were there, literally. When it came to the time to say we must stop this nonsense about abductions, yours truly, I think, has been on record and literally fighting from the front line. And I think that you say I don't finish what I start. I think it's because we twice or three times decided to support Agwambo. But now it is very clear. I think you do not need a university degree to know that there's no way Kalonzo can now be asked to support anybody else. This is the only time. As I say, we take it over, set the country straight, hand it over to the owners, the younger generation. And when you're concerned about problems of governance in Machakos County, and I think you're probably referring to a time when there was a lot of propaganda that Governor Machakos was arrested in London or something, which of course was serious disinformation. And if there are matters that have been brought to the fore, either on the floor of the Senate, because the Senate has the oversight role over counties, then of course there's no way as a party leader I can condone governance issues in one of the counties that the governor comes from Wiper. And so I want to assure you, we cannot deal with double standards when it comes to the issues of governance. Now, this matter about IBC that we are seen to be holding the country ransom. I can tell you this is a concoction by one Itumbi who works for William Ruto, and he spread the disinformation the situation is when we, after the signing of the IEB,